Siva was never important to the overall story of Destiny, and there's a good reason for that. First of all, yes, Rise of Iron, Wrath of the Machine, the Siva Crisis is canon. I've heard for years that people don't think it's canon. The fact that you currently have Outbreak in your inventory and the whole 0-hour mission is because Aramis's crew wants to get the Siva Crisis going again proves that. Plus all the references to Siva in year 1 of Destiny, the references in lore, being called Young Wolf. But Rise of Iron was made to make sure it didn't impact the greater story of Destiny 2. Once Taken King released, the team split off. A bunch of people, majority of Bungie employees, went to go work on Destiny 2, and some stuck around to work on Destiny 1 and create Rise of Iron. But when you have to create two stories in tandem and two things in tandem, you need to make sure that the one of them doesn't impact what they are doing to the second one. And seeing as how Red War was about Cabal, they couldn't make a Cabal DLC. Seeing as how Hive are the major enemies of us, they couldn't make a Hive DLC. The Vex are kind of just there, and they used the Vex quite a bit in year 1 of Destiny 1. And they probably knew ahead of time that Fallen were not going to be a major thing for the first 2 years of Destiny 2. Yeah, we had some House of Dusk, but they were background filler people inside the different patrol zones. So the Siva Crisis was created. This would have no impact on any story that the Destiny 2 team was making. And I do understand, Rise of Iron is different than every other DLC we've had. It is literally a one and done story. We have a crisis, we complete the crisis is over. None of the bad guys exist anymore. None of the bad guys can recreate that anymore. And that's different from every other DLC. And while Wrath of the Machine is my favorite Destiny raid of all time, I am understanding that it's probably never coming back. Because unlike Crota, unlike Kingsfall, unlike Vault of Glass, there are no assets of Siva or Rise of Iron or Wrath of the Machine in Destiny 2. While all those other raids they brought back, they had to rebuild a few things, they would literally have to rebuild the entire thing and enemies from the ground up. Which would also mean, as far as memory load of the game, it would actually be like triple memory load of any other raid. It's been like 8 years, guys. It's time to move on.